I need your help to help us reach 100 subscribers on this channel. So hit that subscribe button and I hope you enjoyed the video. Hello everyone and welcome to the Dutch Stream. I'm Jake, and in today's video we're going to be playing Feyenoord in the Eredivise as we look to push for the title coming up towards the end of the season. It's our second season here at Vitesse, and in our first season we came third and made it to the Europa League. In this season we got knocked out in the group stages of the Europa League, but we're pushing for the top of the table and currently look favourites for the title going in towards this last bit of the season. You last saw us in this game in the Europa League, and since then it's been pretty much all greens in the league. We had a cup defeat to Willem too. It was a 5-4 game. Absolutely crazy match. We did eventually lose in extra time and we probably deserved to lose. Willem were good. Other than that, the only draws came against Napoli in the Europa League, Ajax in the Eredivise, Excelsior in our last game, and Heerenveen a few games back. So as we go into the end of the season, we have some nice easy games other than this PSV one and this AZ game, both away, and AZ are currently our biggest challengers for the title this year. This is the league at the minute, so we are currently on the same amount of points as the top team, AZ. However, we do have a game in hand. So if we were to win this match today against Feyenoord, we would go top by 3 points. Ajax not too far behind, again with a game in hand, so assuming they win, they'd be on 57 points. PSV in 4th on 53, and that's pretty much going to be the guaranteed top 4 at this rate. Feyenoord are way out of it, having a very poor season. I'm hoping this will be a game that we can get a win in. Remember, if you comment your name down below and ask me to put your name on one of the youth players, then you can have that and you can be in the game. We've got 2 new players to show off here. So our first one is Martin Groenendijk, a very promising left winger in our youth setup, and it's the name of someone who showed a lot of support on this Vitesse series so far. So thank you, and if I am pronouncing your name wrong, just let me know in the comments and I'll try and fix it next time I bring you up. And then we also have a very promising right winger in our academy, Shehzad El Shamrani, who is a comments player. He is now in the game. A little throwback from one of my friends from our pro club's career where his player was named this. Although I don't think it's a very Dutch name, but you know, I can't change their nationality, so this will have to do. So Shehzad, you are in the game now. In the January transfer window, not too much happened. We did sign this player, Mike Palacios, a regen that our director of football picked out for the youth academy for only £100,000. Looks like a decent right back. He's not going to be the world's best player, but you know, he's probably someone that we can bring through and sell on in the future. And Danilo Pantic, who we had on loan from Chelsea last season, has now joined on a free. His contract has ran out and I think he's going to be a very good player for us next season. In terms of outgoings, we did allow Eredivise to go out on loan to Willem, but that's pretty much it. So our team today to face Feyenoord is Insane, Clark, Babic, Filipovic, and Kawatsi has taken Doki's place in the team recently. He's been very good for us, and star rating wise he is the best centre back at the club, so he starts at the back alongside Babic. Our midfield is Hoff, Bazor and Conor Gallagher. McKenna, who usually plays there, is having a few poor games, so he comes out. Zeblos on the left, who's in a bit of a bad run of form, hopefully can turn it around soon. Booting up front, and Tanan on the right wing. So that's today's team. In other interesting news, Ross Cooper, who is one of our best youth players, named after one of the people who watches the video, my brother, he had like a £6 million offer at the age of 17 from Ajax, so it looks like he's got a very big future ahead of him. If they're already willing to pay that amount of money, he's probably going to be pretty good for us. So with that being said, it's episode 10. Let's get into the match, and if you do enjoy it, remember to hit the like button, comment if you want to get involved down below. Remember, if you put your name down below, you could have your name on one of the youth players. And subscribe to see more content like this, because we are nearly at 90 subscribers, and if we can get there, then eventually we can push on for 100, which is something I really want to hit before the next Football Manager game comes out. So if you could help with that, if you are watching and you do enjoy the videos, it would mean the world to me if you could do that. So let's get into the match. And we are off here at the beginning of the game instantly with a highlight. It's a Feyenoord corner which we head away. Bazor, who's been one of our best players this season, he's really shone. He is breaking down on that right side. He's pushed forward from midfield, plays the ball into the box, and Zeballos gets the goal very early on. What a start that is from us, and I said Zeballos was in a poor run of form. He has now got his goal, and I'm very happy with that. You can see it here, Bazor just broke away from that corner and just kept charging forward. It was a brilliant cross to find Zeballos. I didn't even see him there. Bazor did though, found him, and Zeballos just finished nicely. It only needed a touch and he got it. As I've mentioned before, this series we are trying new things out. So for example, in Season 2 we did the putting your names on players, and I'm also hoping to eventually include face cam maybe by Season 3, because I can figure out how it works, tinker with it a bit, get the lighting right and all that kind of stuff. It will be through my webcam, so it's not going to look great, but it's just something that I can do going into next year's Football Manager to make this all a bit more professional and hopefully actually push this on a bit, so that rather than getting 10, 20 views a video, maybe we'll be pushing 30, 40, you never know. But for right now, I'm just happy for anyone who does watch, and I thank you so much for your support recently, because no one here is required to watch, so when anyone does watch, it means the world to me that you decide to spend your time watching me. And here is another highlight with Zeballos winning the ball on the left hand side. He's already got his goal today, but he's charging forward still. Finds Bazor, Gallagher. Gallagher finishes his first goal of the season. Conor Gallagher hasn't done much for us this season. Frank Lampard keeps hitting me up on this game, telling me that I need to play him more, because he is obviously on loan from Chelsea and Lampard wants him to play, so he keeps coming to me, telling me, give him more game time, but he hasn't been good enough. But here we go. This is a step in the right direction from Conor Gallagher. It's a good finish on his left foot. Keeper stood no chance. We're 2-0 up against Feyenoord. This is one of our hardest matches coming up in this last run of the season, with the last run of games. Obviously, we'll probably end up losing to one of the crap teams and end up coming third again. But at the minute, we're looking good to challenge for that top spot with AZ and Ajax. And if we can get a title win in the second season, that would be crazy, because obviously we're far behind the other teams in terms of players. Some of them clubs have got like 60 million players that are waiting to be sold to the big leagues. We've got no one like that. We're just a team of random players that we've strung together, but it's working. And I can only assume if we win the league, we'll be in the Champions League, we'll get more money, we can improve the squad, and then we can keep this squad at a level where we can keep challenging for the title, eventually challenging the Champions League, which is what we want to do. And who knows, maybe even build some of these players up so that they play for the Dutch national team using a load of players from our youth setup, because that is the aim, to use a lot of players from the youth setup, because we do have a good one. That was the point of this series, and we do have some nice players coming through, and the likes of all you channel members who have got your names on some of the best youth players that we have in our academy. So I think it's going to be really fun to see how they all progress, and hopefully one day we'll have a team of like 3 or 4 or 5 of you all in the starting 11 from you guys who watch our videos. So we are going to make some subs. I haven't been talking much about what's actually happening in the game, but Feyenoord did have a few decent chances that just didn't end up in goals. So we are looking good to see this out with 13 minutes to go, but we just want to make sure. So we're going to bring on some of our better players off the bench. Parrott, Malambi, and who else should we bring on? We're going to bring on McKenna to play in that deep line playmaker role instead of Hoff, and hopefully we can see it out. 2-0 win will be very good. To be fair, from what I've seen, Feyenoord might not deserve to lose 2-0 here. Like, they're dominating us in terms of shots and shots on target. We just seem to have got the goals, but when they have the highlights, they look like they're going to score, and then Unsane pulls off some good save or something. So here we are. If we won this match 3-0, that would be crazy. As we go into these last few minutes, Malambi on the right-hand side gets tackled by Berger. That's a great name. Berger plays it up to Banis. Banis is going to go through our defence, and he scores a brilliant goal, actually. I've never heard of this guy, but he scored a brilliant goal for Feyenoord there. And these last 3 minutes are going to be a tricky one to hold on to, because really Feyenoord have been all over us in this second half. The only 2 chances we've had, we've scored, and other than that, Feyenoord have been the ones applying all the pressure. It's a very, very good goal from that Feyenoord player there. And there is another highlight straight after. This does not bode well. Hopefully we can see it out. If Feyenoord get a draw, we can't say it's not deserved. Berger has stole the ball off Kawatsi. Berger, we made fun of his name a minute ago, and thank God Unsane saves, because we would have had to have had Berger score against us there, so I'm very happy that he didn't. The Feyenoord corner comes in, and it's gone all the way out for a throw-in, and that shouldn't be worrying us too much. We'll tell the players to concentrate in these last few minutes, and Feyenoord has given us a bit of a scare there, but I think we've made it out alive. We definitely need to be better if we're coming up against better teams, because any other day Feyenoord would have won here. More shots by far, more shots on target by far. Yes, they didn't have a possession, but that's just not how they play. Bazor getting 2 assists for us, one of our best players in this match, and I would say that was a good win, just to boost a bit of morale, but to be honest, we do need to do a lot better than that in the coming games. So as you can see, that puts us top of the league. We've only lost 1 game this season, drawn 4, but we're still only 3 points clear of AZ, and if Ajax were to win, we're probably only going to be 4 points clear of them. But that is a huge, huge win for us there against Feyenoord, and I'll probably bring it back for one of the last games of the season, probably the AZ match, because I can assume that might decide the league at that point. But whenever the league can be decided, I will show that game, so it'll be the last game of Season 2 coming up, and then we'll try and introduce webcam and stuff like that. But yeah, if you guys have any other improvements you want me to make, I know there's not hundreds of people watching these videos. On my Chelsea save, we used to get like 40, 50 views a video. I know this Vitesse save, it's a bit more niche, it's not going to get the same. But to you guys who watch it, I thank you a lot, and just let me know what you think in the comments. If you want me to improve anything, let me know, because that way I can make the experience better for you guys. So thank you for watching, I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.